Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here on the New Frontier map with Artemus. We are now in August and it's time to harvest our canola. Now we were planning on foraging our maize as well, but it looks like that's gonna have to wait as it's not quite fully grown. But that's alright, we have quite a big canola field. And we will be getting straw from that as well that we are gonna be baling. And we do plan on getting a new baler for that. And when that's done, we do have some cultivating to do. We're going to be cultivating Veterans Park and Creekside as well. So we'll have some fields ready for drilling. Yeah, first job is the harvest. So let's get set up and get to work. There we go, that's the canola harvested, and just a tiny bit left in the combine here. Now this was much quicker than we expected. It seems like such a big field. The two new harvesters made short work of it. So next up we do need to bale this straw. Now this is canola straw, it's very rough and not useful for bedding, so this is going straight to the BGA for processing, just to get a bit of extra cash. Before baling we are gonna be getting a second baler, so we're gonna both be doing the baling and then later on the carting. But first of all we'll get the combine put away and the header as well. Then we can take a look at a new baler. Here we are, a new baler has been acquired, and we are jumping in the stair to run our old one. This old girl hasn't been running in a while, so might as well put it to work. So Artemus is going to be in the mog. Maybe we'll swap around some tractors for the carting of the bales. Gets only a bit faster. Yeah, we'll get the baling and carting done, and I'll see you then. have 27 bales loaded up. So you can get those dropped into the BGA for processing. Here we are, our BGA is full of straw, 48,000 liters, and we still have 7 bales left to process. So next we're gonna go ahead, head on over to Hillside, off in the distance there. Did some harvesting there, and we are planning, as it's a bit of an awkward field, to make it our second grass field. Now, drilling grass this month means we'll have a cut ready this year. So I think we'll be hitching up to our seed drills, getting some grass seed in. And we can have a big mow at the end of the year. And we'll be using our big tractors for this. There we go. We should have a nice new grass field later in the year, as long as the goats don't eat all our seed. So you can get these packed away, and then it's time to call it a day here. So next time we should have the maize harvest ready, and that's going to be a large job. Now that is all going into our new bunks over at the dairy farm. So that'll be the feeds for the cows. Now by next year we have another maize harvest ready, and we still have some in those bunks. We can go ahead and get that processed into our BGA, and we can get the freshest feed to our cows, which I will enjoy. That is all for today. Make sure you check out the Artemus channel, link down in the description, and make sure you don't miss the next episode of Conquering the Frontier.